If your potato harvest has been disappointing year after year, you are probably making one simple mistake without even realizing it. Most gardeners do. They plant potatoes the way they have always seen it done. Same spacing, same depth, same habits. And the result is always the same. You plant a bucket and harvest a bucket. I have been there myself. There was a time when I worked from morning until evening, digging, carrying, doing everything the traditional way. It felt like the more effort I put in, the more I should get back. But that is not how it works. Only when I started understanding how potatoes actually grow did things begin to change. Over the years, I tested different methods, different approaches, different planting styles. And eventually I found what really works. The harvest increased, the work became easier, and the results became predictable. So let's break it down step by step. No myths, no guessing, just a clear system that gives results. First, timing. This is where many people make their first mistake. They rush. As soon as the weather gets a little warmer, they go out and start planting. But potatoes do not like cold, wet soil. If you plant too early, the tubers can rot or get infected before they even start growing. There is a common fungal problem that attacks young sprouts in cold soil. The plant never gets a proper start, and sometimes it does not come up at all. So the key rule is simple. Do not rush. Wait until the soil is ready. There is an easy way to check. Take a handful of soil and squeeze it in your hand. If it forms a lump but breaks apart easily when you press it, the moisture is right. If it feels sticky or wet, it is too early. Another simple way is to feel the soil. Put your hand into the ground at planting depth. If it still feels cold, wait. When it feels comfortably warm, that is your signal. Now let's talk about seed potatoes. This is one of the biggest factors that affect your harvest. Never plant weak or damaged potatoes. Small, misshapen, or unhealthy tubers should go straight to the kitchen. If you keep planting poor quality seed, your harvest will get worse every year. This is how degeneration happens. Always choose strong, healthy potatoes. Medium size is ideal. About the size of an egg. Clean, firm, and well-shaped. And here is something important. Always select your seed from your best plants. When you harvest, pay attention to which plants gave you the best results. Set those potatoes aside and use them for planting next season. Do not mix varieties. If you grow different types, keep them separate. Plant them separately as well. This helps maintain quality and gives you more consistent results. Now, what about large potatoes? You can cut them. There is no problem with that. But you need to do it correctly. Do not cut them on the day of planting. Cut them ahead of time and let the cut surfaces dry. This forms a natural protective layer and prevents rotting in the soil. Cut lengthwise so each piece has several eyes. Most of the active eyes are located near the top of the potato, so make sure each piece includes that part. Next, preparation before planting. You do not need strong chemicals for a home garden. Healthy seed potatoes already have everything they need to start growing. What helps is giving them light and air before planting. Spread them out in a bright place for a while. This helps them wake up and develop stronger sprouts. Now let's move on to planting. Keep it simple. You do not need complicated equipment. A basic row, a shovel, and your hands are enough. Make a row, place the potatoes, and cover them with soil. Depth depends on size. Smaller potatoes go a bit shallower. Larger ones go a bit deeper. But do not bury them too deep. If the plant has to struggle to reach the surface, it wastes energy. That energy should go into forming tubers, not fighting through the soil. Place the potato on its side and cover it lightly. Later, when you hill the plants, you will naturally add more soil. Now the most important part for yield. Spacing. This is where many people lose a large part of their harvest. They try to fit as many plants as possible into a small area. Do not do that. Potatoes need space. When plants are too close, they compete for light, nutrients, and air. The tops become weak, and underground you get small tubers instead of large ones. Give them room. Let air move between the plants. Let sunlight reach every bush. This also reduces the risk of disease. Now, let's talk about what to put in the planting hole. There are many ideas out there. People add all kinds of things. But the best option is simple and reliable. Use good compost or well-rotted organic matter. This gives the plant a steady supply of nutrients without overwhelming it. You can also add a small amount of wood ash, but be careful. In some cases, it can increase certain skin problems on potatoes. And one important rule: never use fresh manure. Fresh manure pushes the plant to grow too much foliage. The tops look strong and healthy, but the tubers remain small. It can also affect the taste. So avoid it. Stick to balanced, well-prepared organic material. That is enough. Now let's quickly put everything together. Good seed potatoes. Soil that is warm and ready. Proper spacing. Reasonable depth. Simple, clean nutrition. That is your system. You do not need complicated tricks or expensive tools. Just follow these basic principles and the difference will be obvious. Try it on a small section of your garden first. Compare the results with the way you usually plant. You will see stronger plants, healthier growth, and a much better harvest. And the best part is that it actually requires less effort, not more. If this was helpful, give the video a like and share it with someone who grows potatoes. And if you want more practical, real-world gardening advice, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.